Alright, hello. Let's hop back into Afterlife. I got a craving for this again a couple of days ago. I thought we were pretty done with it when I first checked it out, but that wasn't the case, was it? Let me switch back to that window there. And we'll load our save from before. Our good save. Now we are playing on easy, so it's possible I'm not getting the real game experience whatsoever. But the manual told us to start on easy, so I don't really care. You loaded up a game with the bad things toggled off. We have. That is correct. Okay. First things first. Is time stopped? Time is stopped. Now, when I checked it a little while after we played last time, it was like the day after or something. I checked on the game to see how things were doing, I suppose it was. Not how things were doing. How laying things out better worked. I think I checked it out for like 10-15 minutes, but I noticed something when I loaded up the game. It doesn't like immediately register everything that was happening, so we get to hear some advice, potentially, if it bugged the same way it did the last time I checked it out. That we didn't hear last time. Yes, here it is.
This is just weird, boss. The Ambos on the planet believe in an afterlife, but most of them don't believe in heaven. I've never seen anything like it, and that can't be good. If I were you, I'd try to fix the problem.
There's no problem, by the way. It just registers that advice when you load the save for some reason. Because when I first saw it, I was like, uh-oh. What, did the like save break or something? No, it didn't. It's fine. Let's see. And then here's heaven or hell await. And this is only pit realm awaits. That's 5%. And this is only... I forget what it is. Only celestial realm or something? Either way, that's 18. And then I forget what the rest of these mean. We would have to look at the manual. Also, when I looked at this, I was like, oh my god, they've evolved so much. They cover most of the planet in like a giant belt. No idea why they aren't going like up or down, but yeah. Whoa, we have mass transit over here. Whoa. I assume that's a level beyond advanced golf. They have climate control over here. And they are all, honestly, very angelic, basically. We spent a long time doing that after all. Making sure we were like min-maxing everybody coming into heaven. And it's pretty strong that they all believe in afterlife. I should learn what these buttons are at some point, but the game doesn't really tell us in the manual, I don't believe. This is like multiple somethings. This is no reincarnation, that's reincarnation. This is probably heaven and hell, just looking at the icon. This is no. Okay, so this is Okurism. So this must be only heaven. This must be only, yeah, only pit realm awaits. That's only hell. Don't know what this is. Oh, I think that's both, right? Heaven or hell awaits. Or, I don't know. Heaven and hell. Yeah, this is if you go to both. This is if you go to either. This is only heaven. This is only hell. This must be the button for... I don't know. Nice. This must be nothing. Yeah, so if there's no afterlife. Thankfully, that's pretty weak everywhere. Okay. enough shenanigans like that, though. I don't know how to fix Heaven's roads. I probably should have put more crossroads in, but I'm a dummy, so I did not. Is Heaven doing okay on... No, we need more yellow zones. Is this roads? No, that's roads. So I was trying to figure out what it was that made me want to play the game again. Oh, I messed up here. I think it might actually be the music. Oh, you know what? That was kind of loud, wasn't it? Let's put sound effects way down again. There we go. I think that'll also act as a bypass now too, till I get to here. Did I already place all my gifts? I did already place all my gifts. So we're missing 2 more gifts on gifts, not gifts, on Heaven, and because we haven't done anything in Hell. So we know it needs yellow. Red too, I suppose. Maybe a bit of blue, but brown probably more than blue. I messed up, but I'll leave it like that. We're not used to that space anyway, I guess. I'll put another yellow there. Okay. Now I will remember from last time that pressing spacebar returns the speed to what it was set to before. We started losing a crap ton of souls. To what? Yellow. Need more yellow. Okay. I suspect that's too much yellow. But I can fill it in with some other possible needs. I'm gonna put the speed down to low. Now, I wonder if what I need to do is balance them. Coming here to the macro manager. Auto balance all tiles. Big expense. That should put them in balance. We're seeing a lot of evolution with that though. Looking, oop, wrong one. Is it looking good now? Yes, it's looking, ooh, very good now. Okay. So we're fine there for the moment. What's this? This is like a globe. Is that a snow globe looking thing? I gotta see what that is. Hold on. I've lost it into the noodle here. I thought I saw a snow globe. Is it this? Nope. It's a radio station. KHVN. In heaven, humble souls always find a good song to listen to on the radio. Better yet, it's always a song dedicated to them. Very cool. Here it is. Swords into plowshares. In times past, peaceful souls would get to heaven and beat their swords into plowshares, which would be used to tend the fields of paradise. These days, peaceful souls can spend eternity housed in gleaming cities built from discarded missiles, assault weapons, and torpedoes. I see. It's a giant beer keg house. Eternafest. It's like Oktoberfest, but it goes on forever, hence the name Eternafest. Oh, and there's none of that silly Bavarian music either. Okay. Anything else new we haven't seen? This looks weird. DNA Park. Most of the time, it's a real bad idea to mess with the fundamental building blocks of life. If you're lucky enough to avoid creatures creating some sort of mutant virus that turns your innards into grape jelly, you still have to worry about accidentally bioengineering an unstoppable monster out of your planet's prehistoric past. Fortunately, in heaven you don't have to worry about such things, and can putz around with DNA to create cows that give milkshakes, insects that spell words as they fly in formation, and purple dinosaurs that sing badly, then explode. There's a Pocket Barney, I believe. Castaways. That looks pretty cool. Chaste plus Chaste, rather. Blessed are coupled off by matchmaking angels and shipwreck on deserted islands. They live in bliss amongst palm trees and coconuts. Should the souls get bored, they're rescued by a passing boat, paired off again, and re-shipwrecked. Okay. The Bazaar. We don't have a Shopper's Paradise. Under the... Is that billions? I can't really see. Hold on. It's jillions. Jillions of open-air tents. The blessed can find everything from sun-dried manna to blind angels who will tell them one of the many secrets of the universe. Cool. This is all sick. Very cool. I like it. What's this? Paradise University. The many campuses of good old PU are where diligent souls go to learn in excruciating detail the big truths of the universe. And they've got a competitive football program too. Cool. Okay. Well, there's our digging around for a bit. Are we still okay on... Whoa! We got more than we'll ever need there now, don't we? Hello, hello. Hopefully you're having a good afternoon. I suppose that's enough poking around heaven. We're all caught up there, which means it's time for hell. So I know we need to build something that's bad. We need to make really annoying roadways instead of good roadways. And whatnot. I think what I'm going to do for reincarnation is we're going to put the pharma station on the other side of the water this time. And put down a port. That's somewhere in here. One of these is a port. Is this the port? Yes. Hellport. I guess I just kind of like put it like that. And then like that. And I assume they just work. And now I should just be able to road these together. Like so. And now we just have to rail these two together. There we go. So this should make it harder for there to be bad vibes over by our main stuff. Now, I know the gates put out bad vibes, or well, bad vibes in heaven, which is... Hold on. We're looking good on Oh, there's one of the hell boats. That looks kind of cursed. I'm looking for the vibes map. I'm not in maps. Maps over here. There we go. Vibes. That's one of these guys. There we go. Yeah. So reincarnation stuff puts out a big nastiness, which I assume means it's gonna be flipped in hell. So I put it over here. Hopefully it's gonna stay away from our stuff. I could put our gate here and then make them take a boat over here, but that might. Hold on. Is there a capacity? Is pretty huge. We could just put in the huge guy, I guess. This is also the shadow of the planet. I wish that crackle in the music wasn't there. I assume it's just kind of there and I can't do anything about it. But anyway, yeah, we want to keep our gate sort of off, I guess. We also want to build it like last. Because I'm going to try and pre-plan a little bit. Since Heaven's making so much money for us, we need to come in here and put down some hell things, ad infinitum stuff. There we go. Alright, I should do way too many, which is fine. And if we're trying to make a terrible, like, noodle roadway, yeah. So just come down over here, I guess. Hope I'm not making it too bad, you know what I mean? Alright, let's also get a devil training place set up. I was gonna kind of put it over here. When you need a lot of demons, the Cloven boot camps will give them to you. Just be sure not to ask how they do it. Everyone in hell suspects these training centers of employing archaic, sadistic, brainwashing techniques to churn out legions of tough-as-nails demons. Curiously, no one ever blows the whistle on them, no matter how many mangled souls, euphemistically referred to as rejected applicants, wash up on the roads of hell. Maybe that's because whistleblowers tend to disappear in hell. And we'll set it to recruit like teeny amounts. Okay. Now, if this is anything to judge by, we're not going to need too many green or orange. We need everything else in fair shakes. I'll turn the speed down just for sanity's sake. Green, green, orange, orange. Okay. And everything else we need in fair amounts. Not sure why I'm doing it like this. Oh yeah, I'm trying to make it bad, that's right. This way I can bring a road through if I need to. That little crack on music is very annoying. Okay. Send the road all the way down. There we go. No, I don't actually want it to go that way. I want it to go this way. That way I can put stuff here. This is what, 4 tiles? 4 tiles, which means I can cram a topia in there. That's a waste, isn't it? Put the topia like here. There works. Although now I can't see this tile. I'll live, I suppose. That's probably too close to the gate, actually. Let me put another topia down. Okay. Now we're gonna put down our gate, finally. Hell's Gate. Should we just put in the huge class? We could afford it. You know, we'll start. Actually, what if it gets bigger as it upgrades? Does it? It does. There we go. Let me do this. And then delete this up here. So that I can put another topia right there to try and suppress some of those vibes coming out of the gate. There we go. Okay. And let me confirm that that is indeed not good vibes. Yeah, it's producing it's producing good vibes. But it's reversed because we're in hell. And yeah, I was right putting this over here. This produces very good vibes because it's a second chance or whatnot. Okay. And then this guy is kind of a waste, honestly, but whatever. It'll live. I'll be able to handle it. Alright.
Psst. Don't look now, boss, but the demons are ripping you off.
Now, mon petit cherub. No one's being ripped off here. My demonic brethren are simply demanding a fair market value for their specialized services.
Like tormenting and torturing?
Precisely. Since the demiurge hasn't seen fit to build a demonic training center, it's obvious that he's decided to stick with imported, expensive demons.
But that's stupid.
From your lips to the demiurge's ears, my dear.
Alright. We did build one. It just hasn't kicked in yet, I suppose. Heaven needs more
Looks like Heaven
siphons.
could use some more ad infinitum siphons, boss of mine.
Okay.
Or you could just let the whole insipid realm rot into mediocrity.
I suppose I can just bring it over, right? Etc. I hate placing these because it's so hard to tell what the hell's going on. I think these are in a line, right? And then one more. Might as well, right? It's right there. And then I guess I just hook it right up. What else do we need?
The souls are leaving your afterlife because
They haven't
can't
developed
find their
yet.
expected fate structures.
Jasper's right, boss. You'd better look at the graph view, find out what kinds of fate structures you need, and get zoning.
Alright. We should be caught up on the actual news. Can't tell which one is hidden and which one's like... Okay. Pushed down is fine, I suppose. This one hooked up properly? Yes, it is. Alright. I suppose I'm going to pull up the graph, and we're going to allow this to develop. Wonder what these tortures are, or punishments. Punishing peep show pavilions. The punishing peep show pavilions are just plain nasty. As the name suggests, they're buildings full of old-fashioned peep show machines. It's hell, though, so there's a couple of twists. Twist numero uno. This is 1-0, but I'm saying uno. The faces of the lustful damned are sewn directly to the viewports of the machines, and their eyes are propped open.
Your spiffiness. Hell's population has reached 50,000 souls.
That was fast.
Truthfully, this is a laughably simple milestone to reach. But the powers that be have decided to reward you with this ugliness engine. Anyway, try not to break it.
This is terrifying looking. We got billowing smoke here in the background. I can't quite tell what it is. It looks like a giant worm, sort of. We got these skulls with like 3 or 4 eyes everywhere. We'll place that for the aura. Terrifying. Quite the stark difference from the amazing things heaven gave us, huh? Twist numero 2. The films running through the machines aren't erotic, dirty, or even titillating. They're merely evil. They're so evil that the damned would gladly scratch their eyes out, if they could. Alright, so hell's fucked up. We kind of figured that one now. You bet your Afterlife. In heaven, game shows are cerebral, fun, and played for fantabulous prizes that are given away to charity. In hell, game shows are inane, degrading, rigged, disturbingly preoccupied with injury wounds, and no one ever wins the big prize, a get out of hell free card. We're out of orange. We need more orange. Hold on. Let's place that ugliness engine, shall we? Gifts is here. The ugliness engine. I'd say it lives up to its name. Yeah, I don't know what the hell that is. That looks quite weird. We'll hook it up to the roads just in case it needs them. We're losing souls. Let's pause the game there. Are we losing souls in heaven or hell? We need more blue too. And a lot more pink. And some red. Whoops. I just delete that? I can. Okay. It's not heaven, right? Heaven's fine. Oh, wait, I know what I need to do. Hold on. I know what the problem is. Let it develop for a moment. How are we looking on... what do you call it? Imported. Okay. We're already maxing out our, what's the word? These things. Topias. Let's get another topia. I remember these don't need road connections. Now what we're going to do is we're going to open the macro manager and balance all of these. That's what I was forgetting. Automatically balance. 4 million pennies. Owie. Now we should see some big development happening, right? Maybe. Maybe not. So what's this ugliest engine now? Let's read the lore. Fod the Ungrateful Demon. Chapter 1. Being kicked out of heaven had done nothing for Sheed's Fod's attitude problem. Hell, don't make me laugh, he roared. Why, this is a veritable walk in the park compared to heaven. As he spoke, phantasms of 33 unspeakable tableaus? Something like that. Wafted into view. Within seconds, a horrible crunching noise began to be heard as thousands of damned souls dug out their own eyeballs rather than witness the horrible visions. You call that a phantasm? He mocked. Good grief, I've seen worse things in a Pauly Shore movie. You want scary? I'll give you scary. A month later, Chief Pod whatever cut the ribbon on the ugliness engine. An infernal machine that made everything around it really, really bad for the eyes. Powers that be shook their collective head. Here we go again. That's this thing. I guess it kind of looks like it. It looks very, very ugly, so I'll take its word for it. Alright, how are we looking on the bar graph? Need more blue, I suppose? Nope, never mind. We're good in hell. Everything's actually massively overdeveloped for what it is. I hope that doesn't bite us in the butt. I don't know if things can like devolve. If they can devolve, it's gonna screw us over. Disaster strikes the planet. Senate approves war resolution. 300,000 dead. What's this that evolved now?
500,000 souls in hell. Ooh, I'm impressed. Someone down there must like you, because the powers that be have conscripted a horde of demons to build you this crinkly cacophony contrivance.
Good God, it's terrible. Okay. I remember liking the song that played when we got Heaven's nice trumpet thing. This is the opposite of that, I suppose. That was terrible. The crinkly cacophony contrivance, or something like that. He pronounced it. The pixel art is still amazing, but it's disgusting. You know. Alright, let's put it down and read the lore. I gotta know. Let's check the map here, though. We'll put it over here, because we're missing out on some vibes. Right about there. I'm not sure if these really need road connections. It looks ridiculous. But we need to see the lore, don't we? What's the lore? A special building. It looks sick, honestly. Sickly, but sick. As vile, trauma-inducing visions flickered from the depths of his ugliness engine, Seifgoff, whoever, knew no satisfaction. Oh, sure, he mused. Hell looks awful, but it's still not very spooky. As he frowned, 13 dozen banshees appeared out of nowhere, loaded for bear. They screeched, yelled, and occasionally whispered the cruelest of songs directly into Seifgoff's defenseless eardrums. The damned covered their bleeding ears and went la 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 to no avail. That's a perfect example, sighed Seifgoff. I'm just gonna mispronounce it like that from now on. As the banshees flew off in disgust, the music down here is no worse than your average Michael Bolton concert. Maybe I can fix that. By supper time, Seifgod had cobbled together the very first crinkly cacophony contrivance, a colossal anti-musical instrument that could make even the subtlest of sounds hit the eardrums like nails on a chalkboard. The powers that be took a long lunch to discuss strategies. Let's macromanage his stuff again. So only problem we have is vibes in heaven. And yeah. Is this a prison? San Quentin Scarantino. Nothing takes the ego down a couple of pegs like a few hundred years in prison politics. Overcrowded, violent, and humiliating to the extreme, these pestilent penitentiaries would normally qualify as the worst pride punishments if it weren't for the undeniably hilarious gallows humor that comes out of them. It's a proud soul punishment, I guess. Are these fax machines? No, they're laundromats. There's something about laundromats that cause them to be surprisingly effective punishments for lusty souls. Maybe it's the bottomless baskets of disgustingly soiled laundry. Perhaps it's the migraine-inducing fluorescent lights that flicker at precisely the worst moment. Maybe it's the fact that all the souls are dressed in their back-of-the-dresser clothes. Whatever the reason, any and all bodily impulses a soul might have are permanently frustrated by these dreary little buildings. True hell, a laundromat. Yeah. Yep. True hell. What's this purple building? Hell Octoplex 666. Remember that scene in A Clockwork Orange where Malcolm McDowell was being forced to watch a seemingly never-ending series of violent and pointless movies? This is infinitely worse, and the popcorn sucks. Rest in peace. Survey of the Damned. Let's see. This is the envious damned have to do a telephone survey of heaven. Okay. Having to spend an eternity conversing with souls who are infinitely happier than they are is tremendously excruciating to these poor schmucks. But hey, that's hell. We need more green. I should probably just turn it at big speed. Let's do that first. I gotta balance his buildings probably. Automatically balance. Ow, my money. Yep. There we go. Whoa, okay. That's looking pretty crazy. Is Heaven still doing okay? Heaven's actually doing fine. Despite us not really being there to look after it, Heaven's doing fantastic. What do you know? Guess we're gonna need more yellow next. We'll let them develop for a second. And then I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna balance them all again. We'll only balance hell though. I can't even tell what's going on here. Which probably means it's doing good, right? I should check Topias actually. We could be pouring out money on Topias. I'm sure we need more Topias. That's gonna be in one of these. Topias. Yeah. Hell's like overfull. What needs vibes? This is under not great vibes, but I can't really do anything about it. Guess I could upgrade this guy to put out better vibes. That might help. It didn't really help that much. I'm not sure why some of these are putting out, like, good vibes. The punishments themselves. Strange. This is putting out a huge vibe cloud. So we may actually just build a road down here and start putting stuff over there soon. The ports look like they put out bad vibes, which is good in this case. And these all put out bad vibes. It's just the gate, which is 4% full. That was fine. 31% full. Reincarnation thingy. Okay. And I guess the actual portals themselves put out good vibes. Yeah, I see what it's telling you about there being like a lot of bad vibes in heaven. But I can't really do anything about it until we get more, what do you call it? I guess I could put out topias. That's all I could do is topias. Might just upgrade one of these, honestly. This one? Are we doing okay on money? Yeah, we're making huge amounts of money. I just gotta stop spending it, that's all. How are we doing on demons? 75% imported. The macro manager costs a lot is what it is, I suppose. Need more orange soon. I didn't realize that empty space was there. Hold on. I can put some blue there. Well, actually, I think I can put an ad infinitum siphon over here. Hold on. That'll work too. And there's a little road nugget there. Yeah, cool. Hell needs more siphons anyway. Oh, you know, maybe we're out of siphons and that's what's making everything stay small. In that case, I should, can I squeeze more in here? I think I can now squeeze a couple more siphons in here. There we go. Cool. That's as dense as it's gonna get, I think. Hope this is actually eroded in there. If it isn't, I could probably do this. Oh no, that'd be bad. They'd walk right down here. That would not be inefficient. And we're supposed to be inefficient, I guess. I can have this come out here so I can put some stuff in there. I can have this road come out here. And this road can come out here potentially. Yeah. Okay. This will give us a lot more zoning space if we need it. Well, we will need it eventually, of course. Okay. We no longer need, what do you call it? Siphons. Now, how bad are the vibes? Or how good are the vibes, I suppose?
More than a few of hell's punishments have fallen under unfortunate clouds of good vibes.
Ooh, good vibes are keen.
Yes, but not in hell. If you wish to eliminate these keen patches of hell, I'd suggest putting a dystopia or a gift structure near the afflicted buildings.
I haven't heard anybody call anything keen in a long time.
Some of heaven's rewards have fallen under the dark influence of some spooky bad vibes. What's the word?
Counteract?
Yeah. To counteract the bad vibes, you might want to put down a utopia or gift next to those gloomy gusses.
Yeah, it's fine. Let's macromanage these things again. We can't afford that. I can afford to do it to hell, though. We may need some orange in heaven soon. Senate approves war resolution. Another 300,000 died. So if I'm not mistaken, this is 30 million, right? Because 30,000 is a million. Yeah. Okay. We're doing pretty good. This is a burning skyscraper. Terrorville. There are no innocents in this eternally bombed out city where random vicious acts of terrorism can strike at any time, any place. I see. It is indeed a burning skyscraper. Whoa, we got some crazy looking stuff up here. Palaces of Pincher Peril. Once the concept of anti-gravity had been conquered by the snooty demons, they sent about building dystopias that would totally distance them from... Oh, no, that's not this. That's this. I want the actual, like... the purple things. Purple passion pulsing plasma pods. That. Demons aren't immune to the fickle whims of fashion, as evidenced by the grotesquely retro purple passion pulsing plasma pods that litter hell's landscape, like the tragically displaced idealism of the 60s. As punishments go, they're actually pretty harsh. Lustful souls are transformed into a soft, waxy substance and are dumped into a watery container with thousands of their lusty, paraffin-enhanced ilk. As the heat of their passions overtake them, an infernally hot lamp at the bottom of the container slowly and excruciatingly melts the waxy souls into blobs of multicolored goo, which rise to the top of the container until they've cooled their jets. Then they sink to the bottom, and the whole process starts over again. Who had to write this description? I'm impressed at their ability to describe this so well, and also slightly concerned. What's this? Switchback Mountains. Those of us without an envious bone in our bodies, Switchback Mountains must seem like a real lightweight punishment. When souls arrive, they're told to wait in one of several lines at the base of a huge mountain. Through the magic of Hell Tech, it always appears as though the line adjacent to a given soul is moving faster than its own. This leads to line jumping, fist fights, and utter chaos. The truth is, if a soul could just manage to be content with the speed of its assigned line, it'd reach the top of the mountain and freedom within a year. As it is, most souls spend thousands of years looking for the perfect line. That's pretty fucked up. This is like a, some kind of jar. Not jar, snow globe. Nobody Bergs. I guess it's Nobody Bergs. Sometimes demons of hell expend a wee bit too much effort in their pursuit of meaningful punishment. Take, for example, the Baroque torments of the Nobody Bergs. When the envious damn arrived in these odd little hamlets, they're fitted with specially designed, ultra-expensive, totally unremovable envy ray goggles, which work something like this. Step 1. Goggled soul number 1 spots goggled soul number 2. Soul number 1 becomes envious of soul number 2 because soul number 2 doesn't have nearly as many disfiguring scars as soul number 1. Step 2. Soul 1's envy ray goggles, detecting Soul 1's envious thoughts, emit powerful green envy rays from its eye sockets towards the helpless Soul number 2. Step 3. Soul number 2's envy ray goggles, having similarly detected Soul 1's envious thoughts, perform an electrical mind swap between Soul number 1 and number 2. Step 4. Soul number 1's mind arrives in Soul number 2's body. Soul number 1 is happy to find that it suddenly has fewer disfiguring scars than it used to. Step 5. The powerful green envy rays catch up to Soul number 2's body, hideously disfiguring it. Soul number 1, now trapped in an even more twisted and painful body than before, mentally kicks himself in the butt and reminds himself not to do that again until Soul number 3 comes along. As these bizarre towns fill up, they become little more than grotty piles of mangled, screaming flesh, punctuated every couple of seconds by a nasty zap sound. Again, who thought of these punishments? Who thought of these? I'm genuinely concerned. Wow. Wow. Okay. That's enough delving into tortures for the moment, I believe. Let's zoom forward a bit. We're gonna need more blue soon, I think. Oh, nope, blue upgraded. Let's balance everything. Everything's fine in hell, I guess. Means macro manager. Balance. 7,000. I mean 7 million. Yes. Pay up. Balance it is. I assume that button makes no mistakes. 200,000 die because of a war resolution. We're gonna need more brown soon. Oh, thanks for that pop-up. I forgot we were training demons. Alright. Demon training turned off. Alright, which one did we need? It was brown, right? Yeah, brown. Yeah, we only have like 4 of our initial browns. So I can put some brown over here. That's 4 more. Now we're gonna have to balance them. There we go. And they should upgrade now, right? Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe they'll upgrade later. I don't know. Do we need anything in heaven yet? Asteroid killed 60,000. Maybe some orange, that's about it. Maybe we need some more ad infinitum. Potentially. Don't suppose it hurts to have more, regardless. It's so hard to tell what the hell's going on. It's so hard to tell where to put these, because I can't hide them. They're just there. I think the road goes there. Alright, that's probably good. that a hospital? This hospital has a giant, like, skeleton surgeon on top of what the hell? Hold on. I gotta see. Yeah. It's dripping with blood. I can't enlarge this window. Few things in life are as humiliating as a stay in a hospital. Average American hospital. Probably. Let's see. In hell, the hospitals are infinitely worse. Maybe not. The surgeries are unnecessary, unclean, and, anesthesia, so I can't pronounce it when I add the in front of it. Unanesthesia. I can't pronounce it when I add the in front of it. My brain must be fucked up. Because I can pronounce Anastasia, no problem. Weird. But yeah, no painkillers. The nurses are ugly, rude, and given to performing surprise enemas at the moment notice. And we won't even get into the food. Surprise enemas. Jesus Christ. Alright, we're gonna need some red soon. I can't hide these gifts, so we're just gonna have to build behind it and assume that worked. Next thing we'll need is some blue. I can't really tell on this scale now, can I? But we may need some orange soon. Gravity goes wrong. 2000 die. We need more brown. I just built more brown. Maybe I can balance the brown? Training centers.
I think you'll be amused by this situation, your rapaciousness. Apparently, we've trained many more demons than we actually need. Even now, these excess out-of-work demons with idle hands are girding their ennui-laden loins for battle with the forces of heaven. Couldn't you just die? Or die again, in any case.
Well, I don't think it's funny. I think it's dangerous. You'd better turn off Hell's training centers now.
Unfortunately, the
I did.
annoying little twit is right. Better to shut the training centers down now than to run the risk of a Ragnarok.
I did turn them off, didn't I? Did I forget to turn it off? If I forget to turn it off, I'll be mad at myself. I'll be very mad. I turned it off. Okay, it's off. How bad is it? Oh, phew, there's no idle yet. Okay. We'll just make a lot of excess, areas. To make more, like, places for them to work. So that we don't get heaven to be destroyed. We'll make a bunch of brown zones. We need brown anyway. Maybe something is devolving, and that's what's causing the problem. Maybe I can put some topias somewhere. Dystopias, rather. You create more stinky vibes or something. It should all be under bad vibes, though. Vibe map is here. Yeah, it's all like under super green. I mean, I can put one there anyway. That's about all I can do. Why are we employing more and more demons? Oh, we're importing more. Okay, thank goodness. Okay. Let me balance it, everything. Automatically balance everything in hell, and we'll balance heaven too for sanity's sake. Alright. Hell's looking just fine. How about heaven? I'm gonna go up there and build some orange zones. We haven't seen heaven in a while anyway. Let's slowly plot our way up there. Boy, it looks so much nicer, doesn't it? This mess of pixels is more colorful than the other one. I can't tell what's going on either, don't worry. Are we okay on like reincarnation and stuff? We may need more karma stations in hell soon. But I could just upgrade the karma station and probably be just fine. Oops, I didn't mean to close that yet. Money go up. We're making big money. You know what? Things are going good. Save game. Let's overwrite our old save. There we go. Now, which color did I need? It was orange, right? Yes, orange. Vibe map. Well. Whoops. Was there another color I really needed? Not really. Brown's gonna be the next color we need. Maybe some red. So we'll do red, brown, and then I'm gonna try to. We really don't need topias. We're like so overloaded on here. I'm gonna put one here. Try and help out with vibes. It doesn't really help that much. Now I'm gonna balance everything again. $8 million pennies into the garbage can. I think I'm gonna actually put in another one because it'll fit right here. And that'll stave off the vibes coming from that karma thing over there.
Well, kiss my grits. Look who's got 5 million souls stashed away in hell. Although I'm underwhelmed, the powers that be think you're the bee's knees, and have had this flabbergasting, flatulence olfactory flown in from the farthest nether regions.
A fart factory? We got a fart factory. Okay. The smoke looks absolutely insane. Alright. Where needs the fart factory? Back down we go. Could put the fart factory here and suppress this. I probably shouldn't call it a fart factory. I'm gonna make myself die laughing. Or I can put it out here where we're gonna like zone more stuff. That might be wise, right? Let's assume 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring this out. Bring this down. Gifts. The Fart Factory. Put it there. Oh yeah, that's a lot of bad vibes. How are we looking on the what does hell need graph? Hell's fine, honestly. We got so much what's the word, room in everything. I think we can pretty much ignore building in hell for the time being. Though the same could be said for heaven, honestly. It's orange and whatnot. And everything just keeps upgrading. What can I say? I've done potentially okay. It's a shame the roads in heaven are such dog shit because I didn't know what I was doing. But you know what they say. Oops, it is what it is and whatnot. Paying a lot more for the angels than the demons. Where is imported? 28. We could import, I mean, we could train some more angels, I guess. Dangerous, though. I will do it, though. I'll train a bit more. We'll only train a little bit. We'll bring it down to 20. Yeah, that's fine. I don't want to risk a situation, shall we say. Turn that off. I've noticed that because I started training, like, early game, I guess, all the angels are kind of dumb compared to the demons. 100,000 die in an asteroid impact. I shouldn't have put the karma station in the middle of the dam. You know what? I can fix this. We have the technology. I can put a karma station all the way over here. I can't afford this, or I would do that one instead. I'm gonna do this, and this. And that. And I'm gonna connect a road here. This probably counts as a very bad road for heaven, but you know, they're active now. If I turn on limbo, are they? Oh yeah, it's underneath here. Hold on. Yeah, they're fine. Oh, it's the same portal that hell is using actually. Huh. Guess I got lucky. Now I should be able to delete the current karma stuff we've been doing in heaven. I think. Let me grab the nuke button. Boom. Boom. Issue is I can't delete the roads. Or the tracks, or whatever you want to call them. The ones that don't have any, what's the word? Any stand things. Supports. That's the word, supports. Anyway, yeah, they're all hooked up now for there. Let me speed for a moment. And check to make sure we're still fine on stations. Although hell needs another one anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and give hell another one. And we'll road it right over there. Like so. And there we go. That should look okay, right? Yeah, there we go. Hooked up like so. That should take care of that. Let me unpause for a moment. Yep. Okay. Ports, I guess we're fine. Doesn't really seem to have any load on the ports. Heaven may need better gates soon. I say soon, but I mean, it's been 9,000 years, and you know, it's still fine. Maybe I need brown soon? I don't know. This isn't developing for some reason. Oh, I can rotate the camera. I'm dumb. I never noticed I could rotate the camera right here. Yeah, that sounds like something I would figure out way later into the game, doesn't it? Okay. What's this? Complaint department. Typically, proud souls don't believe that they belong in hell. For these deluded fools, hell has built these complaint departments, where they can file their grievances. Unfortunately, everything must be filed in triplicate, with blood samples, and notes from your mother, and so on and so forth, in a never-ending cycle of humiliating bureaucracy. It's stuffed to the brim. I believe heaven had the same thing, and it was like empty, basically, right? What's this? It looks like a giant elevator tower thing. Elevators Incorporated. Looks pretty sick. These strange, towering skyscrapers are made up of almost entirely elevators. Crowded, stinky elevators with deafening piped-in music. The envious damned are free to move about from elevator to elevator, but each new elevator is more crowded, stinkier, and louder than the previous one. Rumors of an express elevator to heaven abound, but no one's ever seen it. Yeah, we don't really have any complaints from them. Gravity killed 7,200 Enbos. I feel like we're gonna need orange soon. Maybe I should rebalance everything. We have a load of money. I could just hit balance for kicks. Balance everything. I think we're gonna need brown. Well, no, it keeps upgrading whenever I think we're gonna need something. Asteroid impact killed almost 200,000. How does that manage to happen? What did it do? Hit like a city center or something? Everything's still okay in hell? Yeah, hell's doing perfectly fine. I love how much denser our heaven is than our hell. I mean, to be fair, we started it first. I spent an entire day working on heaven only, right? So fair enough. It's a shame the gameplay is like 35,000 died when gravity goes bonkers. Ouch. I guess we're all fine. Oh yeah, how much did I improve the vibes when I moved that stuff? Heaven. Yeah, I moved all the bad vibes far away. Look at that. But also, Jesus Christ, those are some bad vibes. These ad infinitum siphons are producing some nasty vibes too. But there's nothing around them besides ad infinitum siphons. So it should be fine. There's a lot of bad vibes mixed in here, which doesn't make any sense to me. Why would they provide, like, bad vibes? You know what I mean? Maybe it's because they feel like they're samey or something? I'm not sure. Can I get population of heaven and hell specifically? Is that somewhere on here? Here it is. I just gotta turn off pennies. Oh, we're at 44 million in heaven. And is that 8 million in hell? Heaven's kind of stable though. Let me set this to 500 years. No, it's going up. They're going up at the same rate, actually. If anything, I would say heaven is on some kind of like a curve, and soon it's going to be exploding. That's what it looks like to me, anyway. It's strange. You would think these would provide like huge vibes, right? Once we get the next gift, I might bulldoze one of these to put it here or something to try and provide better vibes. Because it's strange. You're under bad vibes, putting out bad vibes. I don't get it. It's maximally diverse. It's well balanced. Everything's good. I don't get why they would put out bad vibes. Strange. They're even like pretty efficient. It's too good, but maybe it is too good. Maybe it's because it isn't like full, you know what I mean? Maybe it's just not full enough. If that's a metric. Plague strikes, 500,000 Enbos have died. Hell's evolving pretty well. It might need some more blue. Or is the blue going to evolve? Let's go take a look. I think we had a blue zone that hadn't developed down here, right? What if we just balanced everything? Will the blue evolve now? The blue evolved a little bit. But I think we're probably gonna need some more blue. And now I'm gonna put a little one tile road extra. It doesn't need it, but I'm doing it anyway. We need some red. There's already some red up here, so I may as well. I think this is the end tile for that. That's 2 more red. Brown there. Did I already put brown behind this? I might have. I think I did. Guess we want some more pink, don't we? Okay. That should do it. Think we need some orange too. Alright. And now I'm going to come in here and balance everything again. That's under Macro Manager. Automatically balance. This feels like a tacked on oddity, balancing like temporary and the other. Imagine if you didn't just use macro and you just tried to do it yourself. It'd be very silly. Alright, heaven definitely needs some more stuff now. Let's zoom on up here. All the way up to heaven. And we're gonna connect the loop. We need some orange, red, and brown. Orange. Or no, hold on. Red. Let me bulldoze that. Brown. There we go.
Do you realize that since you started your afterlife, 50 million souls have taken up residence in heaven? The powers that be sure do, and have ordered a gaggle of elite seraphim to fly in this creamy candy castle in your honor.
Cool. It looks adorable. It's like a steamboat, but also a castle. I like it. And then gravity killed 1,000 people. Now, before I balance anything, I said I was going to bulldoze something and put one into here or something, didn't I? Let's check out the vibes map. That's this one. I guess I'm going to bulldoze this giant thing. It was expensive, but oh well. Gifts. The creamy candy castle. There's only one more. There's only one more. Oh, that looks so cool. Oh, that provided huge, huge, huge vibes. Okay. That was the fix. That was the fix. Okay. I'm going to now open up the macro manager, balance everything again. And I expect to see massive evolution in heaven. I couldn't really see anything, but I assume some stuff happened, probably. Hey, the vibes warning is gone. We're improving. You know what that means. Save the game. Okay. I wonder what the last one is. Let's see if I can predict this actually. Hold on. Gifts. This one was 50,000. And this one was 50 million. So what? 50,000, 500,000, 5 million, 50 million, 500 million? That doesn't sound right, does it? That would be a doozy to manage, wouldn't it? I don't know if we're gonna play Afterlife that much. Okay, how are we on imported? We'll import a little more. Not import, train. 15, good enough. We're gonna train some more demons. Just a little bit. Down to like 20%. There we go. Alright. We're doing good on stations and everything. Topias, training centers, ports. I may upgrade Heaven's Gates. I guess specifically I want to upgrade this gate, don't I? I can afford it, I might as well. There's not enough extra room to upgrade this structure. Damn. The rock is probably in the way. Stupid rock. That's fine, I can just put in another gate. This is already like super bad vibes over here, so I don't mind putting in more bad vibes. Gates. Whoa, look at that last tier of gate. That looks crazy. We don't need that tier of gate. Let's balance everything. Trying to think of the word for a moment. Okay. Yeah, we're now set. 150,000 died of plague. Lots of new friends. We're gonna need orange soon. We're gonna need orange soon. Hell's still fine. Let's see here. I can safely put some orange here. There might not be great vibes there. Oh, we're like missing a little chunk of zone here. Strange. There's no brown here, right? Yeah. I can put brown here. Maybe some blue. And some pink. And then I'll give it a moment to develop, and we'll balance it all. I assume the like sucking sound is things devolving, and the like harp sound is things evolving. Gravity killed a bunch. Okay. These roads are super crowded. May need red soon. At the same hand, when I look at this, I'm like, maybe it won't need them? I don't know. 667,000 died in a plague. We're still doing good there. Although actually it may need blue soon. Let's see, roads. I have this road come up here and over. I'm going to assume intersections aren't harmful. I'm just assuming. All right. I'm going to try to mix it up as much as possible. Right? Like, I'm assuming repeating a pattern like that isn't too great, because those are generating some pretty bad vibes. I'm just hazarding a guess that might be why. But I can probably do a pattern like this. Maybe. Or no, not like that. Well, no, like that, but I need to mix it up. You do at least do that. Okay. And then red. I'm gonna put another yellow, because yellow is our like most used one, right? I hate not being able to just do a repeating pattern, to be honest. There we go. Let's assume that's fine. And then I'm going to hop into the macro manager and balance them all. Expensive. We need siphons. Had a feeling. Not a problem, there's a whole bunch waiting to be sucked out over here. It's probably massively overkill. But, you know. It doesn't really matter, does it? That was enough siphons, of course. Now how does that look on the graph? Not the kind of massive gain I was expecting. I'm gonna rebalance them all. Plague killed a bunch. Things do seem to keep evolving as they get, like, near being filled up. So we have that going for us, at least. Hell's doing just fine, it seems. Though yellow may be needed. Which I can take care of no problem. Put them right across from these, orange ones. And then I'll come in here and I'll balance all of hell. Oh, we got bad vibes in heaven now. What's falling under bad vibes? Oh, it's the edge here. I guess I could put a Topia over there. Topia. Oh, is this one right? Yeah. There we go. Did that help? Not really. Those put out like barely any vibes. What if we upgrade it? Does it put out better vibes now? Bigger vibes? What about the huge one? Better vibes? Not really. There's another step, isn't it? Yeah. But that's massively expensive. Like, we can't even afford that. That's all of our money. Almost 400,000 die in a plague. Yeah, so it's putting out good vibes, but it's not really enough to help. What if I zap that wasted money? What if I combine a bunch of lower ones? Would they provide, like... No, they're not really overpowering the other vibes. I don't think anything really puts out good vibes that I can think of. Our last one's gonna be way far in the future. I suppose we're just gonna have to leave it and pretend it's not a problem. I'm gonna assume we're doing fine in another 400,000 friends. Plague friends at that. Because Hell's doing great. I suppose we're just gonna kind of twiddle our thumbs for a little bit and wait. We'll watch heaven while we do, I suppose. They're both just a mass of pixels. How are we doing on 148,000 got hit by a asteroid. Jeez. We're doing fine on importing, I suppose. I cannot honestly even begin to understand these combinations. Because this is heaven and hell await. And I forget what the rest means. But it's broken down by each beginning thing, and then each middle thing, and then each end thing. We may need another karma station in hell soon. But I guess I could just upgrade the karma station. We're soon gonna need more stuff in hell and heaven. Both, really. It's gonna be a problem because we can't really get good vibes going. There's that. That. Okay. We may actually need another green. We barely have any green. I'm gonna try to put a Topia between the two to try and like stop the ad infinitum bad vibes from crossing over. Looks like it works. And then I'm going to come on here and balance that stuff again. I realize this has kind of become a bar graph simulator, isn't it? Because I can't look at this and tell what's going on. I have to look at the graph. It's graph only. $500,000 died in that plague, jeez. We're almost at a... Whoa, hold on. Huge amount of souls just died. It's in hell and it's blues. Why aren't you guys developed then? Huh? Manually balanced? I mean automatic. Let's see if that's better. A bit. Alright. Let me just bring you out then. Turn off zones, and we'll just zone a bunch more blue. Overkill probably, but it's not like it really costs us anything to do that, right? Let's see. Add one more each of you. And the roads need to be as miserable as possible in hell, apparently. I'm actually going to come off of this one, because that would give me enough space for more. I could do this one. And then I'm thinking some brown. I already put down blue, I just haven't developed it yet. Okay. Alright, we're not getting a pop about siphons, so I guess we're fine for the moment. Gonna balance them again. It's not building any blue until we need them is what's happening, which is odd. 300,000 new friends from an asteroid strike. I've been doing okay in the meantime? Not really. Well, no, these are still growing and stuff, okay. It's weird, because the scale is so big, I look at this and I'm like, oh, heaven's like not really growing, but it's growing pretty fast. We're at 74 million in heaven. Wait, what, really? Wow. We're gonna need another karma train thing here. I could, like, build another one, but I might just upgrade one of these, frankly. That will cost 24 million, which is a drop in the bucket to us now, because we're loaded. It is now an omni-rail karma station. No idea what that looks like. Let's take a look. It sends out like bullet train looking things. Sort of. I can't click on it because it's in the air. But yeah. Looks pretty cool. But does it also produce huge vibes? Oh god, look at that vibe cloud. There's no way you're having that anywhere near your main stuff, is there? Okay, now there's a billion station capacity here. Maybe I should upgrade heavens as well? I could. I'm gonna make sure the vibe cloud doesn't reach anything else. It does not. All good. Let me take a quick look. Hell's doing fine. Heaven's also doing pretty okay. We need to hire a lot more, though. Let's hire demons first. We'll aim for, like 20%. 300,000 plague friends again. I gotta keep an eye on these. We're hiring so many employees. We're also getting 2 pennies per soul now. Very big. That would be 4 if we had bad things turned on. Okay. That's good enough. 15%. I don't want to run the risk of something devolving and a war breaking out, do I? I'll do the same for the angels. Everything going fine on the graphs? Okay. Heaven may be about to run out of blue space. Hell's gonna run out of red soon. Hold on, we need blue space in heaven? Yeah, blue space in heaven. Let me just come over here. Oh, I can turn the grid on and off. Huh. Feels weird with no grid now, though. I've seen it too long. I need to turn off this. And these aren't doing anything. Right? So I can bulldoze these. Unfortunately. Give it a lot more blue. A lot more. What's our second needed one? Brown? Brown, yellow, red. Okay. That should hopefully be enough. They've developed, so now we gotta balance everything. This is oddly cheap. Gravity goes off again. There we go. Now we got the development happening. Hell doing okay? Yep, Hell's doing fine. How are we doing on hiring? We're still fine. We still don't need any siphons, so that's good. It's weird how quick I've kind of learned the gameplay loop. Like, it seemed super complicated, and I'm sure I'm still ignoring a lot. But overall, it's not that bad to just, like, play. That was a bit terrifying. I felt something on my arm and looked down. There was like a giant fire ant sitting on my shoulder. How did it get there? How did it get to my shoulder? I have many questions. Let's balance these again. That plague got almost 800,000 Enbos. Okay. Then I can turn off the training center now. There we go. Turned it off. We're almost at 100 million souls in hell. I mean, in heaven and hell combined. You know, in our afterlife. Balance everything again. I hear some stuff like devolving. Still no needs for siphons things. Pop-ups, what have you. Look at how much money I've spent. Just like zoop. We're at 81 million in heaven. Hell's slowing down some, which makes sense. I mean, I think our people were we mostly instilled the belief in heaven in our Enbos, so. Yeah. I forget the details of these. I remember the R means with reincarnation. I have to look at the manual. The game really should have an option like in here that just like shows me like, oh yeah, this means this, instead of saying check the manual. I don't know. 700,000 died in a war. We haven't checked on the planet in a little while. So first thing, let's save. It's still good. Whoa, this is getting big. To be fair, there's what, 12 million, it looks like? So. What's their technology level? They're all advanced golf. We have like little groups of like climate control and stuff. Weather control. Oh boy. Okay, they're getting kind of high tech here. Which, to be fair, it's the year 14,000. Getting pretty dense. Let's check their tenants, make sure there's not any people that are like thinking the world is there's no afterlife, right? These aren't even like labeled. Oh wait, hold on. I have to right click. I forgot right click is the like pop-up thing. This button increased belief in Ahism. They believe in an afterlife. They only go to heaven. They go to heaven and hell. Only go to hell. Heaven or hell. Okay. And this is they go to a single afterlife. That thing I was just saying I needed, it's here. It's in this menu. If I right click over this, it explains it. They go to multiple afterlife experiences. No reincarnation, reincarnation. So we want to take afterlife. Go to an area where it's weakish, like one of these. And then spend some money. Ahahaism. Oh yeah, I had that checked. Whoops. And here's Ahohoism. It's weak here in the side, so I'm gonna actually... There we go. Hooray, we've crossed 100 million souls in our afterlife. Very cool. Let's balance everything again. Hell's still looking fine? Yes, it is. I guess these aren't going to develop until they're needed, which is kind of weird. I can't right-click on these. Oh, wait, yeah, I can. Currently, most souls are ho-hoists. Okay. Currently, most souls do believe in reincarnation. Currently, most souls believe in single afterlife experiences. I'm glad it has this useful tip for us. This is your labor graph. Yeah. Alright. Well, it gives us a number on this menu. Okay. Okay, this gives me tips here. It's 47% full, 80% full, 58% full, 90%. We may wish to zone more diligence. Alright, so we need more brown in heaven. And everything is fine in hell. I just zoned a bunch of it though. Let me let it develop for a bit and see if it changes. You take a look at this here. No, this is the map. I want the graph. Look at heaven. 90%. Yeah, I'll zone some more brown zones. Okay. I think you have to avoid the planet's shadow if I'm not mistaken. That's 4 more zones. 5 more zones. In theory, this is going to be like prime real estate right here. That should be like mega vibes. I'll give it a brief time to like get established. And then we'll balance everything again. Everything is a plague nowadays, isn't it? Okay. Don't need more siphons yet. 92% full. This graph represents chastity. Oh, I clicked here and not here. I was wondering what the extra information was about. Alright. We need a lot more brown zoning, I guess. What was the second most full one? 83. 78. 70. Alright, we'll put yellow in with the other. We're gonna start going into areas that have less good vibes, I think. Might be a problem. This is only 3 deep. I can fix that though. Just blow this up. There we go. This song is a bop, yeah. Just mixing in some extra zones on the outside here. There we go. Huh. Okay, balance vibes. Yeah, balance is an obvious one. Because they're new zones. Balance it all. There we go. It'll probably need to be rebalanced once it develops out a bit. Rebalance it. There we go. Are we looking in population still? It's still 90% full. You may wish to zone more diligence. Right. I suppose I'll just, do this. Paint this in like so. Alright, I'll give it a moment for it to develop. It's not going to, that's fine too, I suppose. Just balance everything then. And when the others ever develop, we'll rebalance yet again. Okay. We got that down to 83% capacity. Looking good. Good, good, good. Now that being said, how's hell looking? 80%, 80%. We need more yellow zones. Alright. Let's take a looky here then. I think I can actually manage this. Hold on. Because it wants terrible roads. I just do that. Boy, that looks terrible. I actually hate it. But what if I make us hate it even more and I add that? God, it's painful to look at. Which makes it good, I think. I think that's how good works down here. Let me balance everything. Alright, all balanced. Because we need red and blue. We need more red and blue. Well, not soon, but eventually. Which I can do from here. And then more blue for the blue road, I suppose. I'm sure we're going to run into siphons soon. And this road is here, so I may as well just go ahead and chuck some siphons down. That's one tile forward there. And then this can just go over. There we go. Those 5 siphons I just put are all hooked up now. Looks good. And by good, I mean terrible. Which means good. Balance stuff. Whoops. That's not out of balance. That's out of balance. Vibes in heaven again? I can't do anything about it. Give me more gifts and I'll do something about it. 900,000 died in that plague. Ouch. Okay. Our capacity is looking pretty good here. Next one we'll be needing is yellow. We're a little bit above 80 on diligence. Everything else looks fine in heaven. Let's go zone some more diligence. Why not? Oh, they're already there. They just haven't developed yet. So that means heaven should be fine. The planet's looking pretty healthy. Does that change? I don't think it changes. But there's the planet. Little small gravity oopsie happened again. It'll be fine. Still all good there. All these look pretty well and taken care of. How's our labor looking? 20% imported's fine. We're almost to 100 million people in heaven. Almost. Of course, I guess we need 5 times that, in theory, for our next MacGuffin. This is the fastest game speed, so I can't just blow through 1,000 years in 2 seconds. 1.1 million Embos just died. Wow. That should be a lot of new friends. That's probably why this skyrocketed up. Yeah, we got a lot of new friends from that. Oh, a whole lot of new friends. Okay, it's time to build some more stuff in heaven. We need blue and red and maybe a couple of pinks. There we go. Did say I would mix in some pink, so there we go with that. This is probably approaching the Karma vibes, unfortunately. It is, isn't it? Vibes. Yeah, it's within the vibes. I need to block it off a little bit with a Topia, maybe. Don't know how much that's gonna offset it. Probably not very much. It it made like a little chunk out of the vibes, which is what we wanted, I suppose. I guess that's a mission success. Balance everything that's just developing. I can probably pad some of this in with Heeple as well. More balance. $400,000 die in an asteroid strike. 50% full. 80, 80, 80, 80, 70. Alright, heaven's fine. Alright, we need more red in hell. Red and yellow. Yep, okay. What did I just click? Soul view? What's this? On the road? Nothing. That's terrifying. Are these what these guys look like? Can I see individual souls? Wow. Terrifying. Okay. Punished for wrath. Years left at location 6. Believes in Ho-Ho-Ralph-sumism. Whatever. Okay. Alright. That's terrifying. Missed that button until now. Or probably clicked on it and had no idea what it did. What was it? Red and yellow. I guess I want it to, like, noodle. Like so. Oops, not like that. There we go. I'm just gonna go put red behind this, actually. I didn't want that last part, actually. Nope, I want this road as stupid as possible. Apparently. Yeah. That should be all good. We need more siphons eventually. Oh, balance. Yeah, actually. Good point. Balance them all. There we go. And this is not going to develop those until it needs them, which is fine. Why'd the time stop? I don't think I stopped it. I did not stop it. Weird. Do you have enough employment and everything? 60, 80, 89. Okay, we need more yellow. Well, the yellow's there, it's fine. Need more brown. In heaven. There's still undeveloped ones here. Okay. Guess you have another moment where you just have to wait. We're almost at 90,000. Wait, weren't we higher before? Wasn't it 94 million before? Maybe not. Maybe I'm misremembering. Yeah, no, see, it was higher. It dropped. We lost a lot of population. Something's going on. Yeah, our money per soul is dropping as well. It went back up. I'm missing something. I guess it's the vibes. There's good vibes in hell now? Where? Oh, is it the punishments over here? Yeah, there's nothing around them to make bad vibes, is there? That's my bad. I'll give them a sphere of despair. Yeah, they're like self-generating some bad vibes. Or good vibes, rather. Which is bad. Maybe it's the roads. 800,000 die in a war. Maybe we need more death. How do I make more death on the mainlands? On the planet? Sin, virtue. Do you think making them more evil would make them fight more? Like, which one uses wrath? Hold on. One uses wrath. Peace, wrath. So, like, if I made them more wrathful, would they want to, like, fight more wars and make more dead people for me? But then they'd all be going to hell and not heaven because they'd be wrathful, right? Unless they believed in both. If they were heaven and hell visitors. Then I suppose it would be the other way, right? I don't know. Let me come into tenants at the very least. And I can pick a place where it's not super believed that there's an afterlife. And then pay big bucks to get them to believe in afterlife. Oh, that works wonders. Oh, that really does work. Hold on. Pretty cheap, too. Alright. That should make that a lot higher, right? Yeah, it's 100% now. Okay. So we got 10% more people believing in Afterlife. Let me balance everything again. Okay. We now have 103 million in heaven. Pretty good. We have 27 million in hell. Need more diligence in heaven, I guess. That's undeveloped diligence right there, so they don't need it. How's hell doing? Hell's doing pretty fine, honestly. I wish I could, like, I don't know, pay them to expand more, but the planet's kind of full. 1.1 million Embos died. They're cool. Give me friends. So I should see this rise. It did. It went up by that number, or something close to it anyway. All the gates and everything are still doing just fine. These could go up, but it's not a problem yet. I suppose I could try adding more. What's the word? Areas in heaven. Okay, in theory, this might block some of the bad vibes, right? Should make this a usable area potentially. But I gotta see the map, the vibes map first. It kind of reduced it a bit, but not really enough. What if they were the more expensive ones? Let's bump these guys up. And now check the vibes map. Little better, little better. What if they were the giga expensive ones, which are still cheap to us now because we're loaded. The pin cities, as it were. Let's see. Is that better? Okay, that's pretty much reduced the vibes that are in here. Okay. Cool, cool. Area should be usable now. I've been spoiled by making really bad roads in hell that it's now hard to make good roads in heaven. What if I actually just made a bypass for all this? Hold on. What if you needed to come up here, you could just, like, walk through the bypass? You could just, like, take a direct path and avoid everything else. Might be a good idea. Now, which color was it I needed? I needed diligence. Diligence and maybe a little bit of humble. There we go. And now if I balance them, that's costing 20 million each time now. Not sure why I keep trying to call it thousands when it's millions. What's this? PanCon? 24,000 flew upwards, I guess. These heavenly hotels have been perpetually convening these diligence conventions. Oh, it evolved. It's an infinite library now. Well, it was a convention center for a little while. Auto balance again. There we go. This is working, I think. Maybe. Can I actually evolve one of these? Is there another evolution? There is, but it costs giga money. Do I do it anyway? Yeah, I do it. Castles on a cloud. Oh, that looks super sick. Look at that. That looks amazing. Let me rebalance this really quick. Things are developed. It's also, like, ridiculously massive. Like, one of these would hold all of our angels. And you've got a lot of pennies and a huge angel labor force. 300,000 deaths there. Houses 1,000,000 angels in unparalleled serenity, and spreads good vibes for miles around. You're a perfect status symbol for the demiurge who's got it and wants to flaunt it. So my question is, did that give us huge vibes? Not really. It's enough to give us a little tiny strip of good vibes right up against the karma portals, which is honestly massive, I think. One of those in here might solve our vibes problem potentially? I don't know. You know what, I just realized, I looked at this row here and was confused for a moment why they all had clouds or anything, and I realized if I turn off the grid, it's actually everything is on clouds. That's amazing. Everything's on clouds. Look, I may be stupid for not realizing it until now, but it's very cool. And these are rain clouds, I guess. 700,000 new friends from a war. And this is all like stone underneath it, yeah. Like lava and stuff. Very cool. Alright. How's the graphs looking so far? 80, 80. Basically 80. 86. So we may need more yellow zones. And hell's doing fine. I can zone some more yellow, that'll work fine. Oop. There we go. I'll give it a moment to develop and then we'll auto balance everything everywhere because I'm lazy. There we go. I kind of hate how I built this stuff. I mean, it was for a reason. All these rocks were here, but still. Look at this fucking mess. This absolute mess. Alright, we need more lustful punishments in hell. And heaven is doing fine. I can squeeze that in there. And one there. That one didn't zone, did it? Nope. Let's see. There we go. If they would be so kind as to develop, I could, yeah, I could do this, right? Oh yeah, I like that. Yeah, I need to balance it, because I just built a bunch of stuff. I could just balance one, but I might as well balance both, because we're swimming in money. I feel like I'm missing something, right? We're like loaded, we're making so much money. I'm missing a way to get more people into heaven and hell. Like, we keep drifting around this number. Look at the population graph, it keeps waning. I guess I could make them not believe in reincarnation. That way they're not leaving, they're staying here. That's what I need to do. Is this thing off like experience? Okay, they believe in reincarnation. So we need to make them not Ralphists. We want to make them Alphists. And that would get our population skyrocketing because they would stay here. That's going to be under tenets. No reincarnation. And we're going to pay the big bucks so it spreads big. Right in the middle. Alphism. Okay. And it's slowly spreading. We're going to the opposite side of the planet. Same thing. I think this might work. I'm just gonna pour a bunch of money into this and see if it does. There we go. I think the planet's fighting back, it looks like. Come on, get bought out. Get bought out, damn you. Okay. There we go. That looks much more like I don't believe in reincarnation now. Let's check our bar graphs, our pie charts and whatnot. Wow. That was 1%. Oh, that was 1%. Huh. Need orange in hell. Orange and pink, actually. And yellow in heaven. Orange and pink. Okay. I can do that. There we go. I honestly just do the same line with the orange. Extend the roadway. I'm gonna squeeze a topia in here. I should have made it a bigger topia, actually. I'm gonna make it the ice cream cities. Wow. Pinnacle of demonic architecture. Bad vibes to everything within sight. Here's hoping. $900,000 die in a war. Should be a good chunk of friends, right? Now I gotta balance this stuff again. Alright. Need more blue. Oh, never mind, I just upgraded a bunch. Don't need more blue. May need more yellow in heaven, though. Now, how's the vibes looking, actually? In hell. It spreads out some bad vibes. I don't really see it doing much, though, frankly. Alright, a place for yellow. Oh, you have this area. This is massively overkill, which is fine. Seems like if it doesn't need it, it just won't develop it. It's developed, so now it can get balanced. There we go. Alright. Now, how's our population doing on their belief of no reincarnation? It should be doing pretty fine, but... Now that shouldn't turn instantly. There we go. That being said, our population is still rising, which I assume means it's at least somewhat working. If I had done this early on, if I had been smarter, maybe things would be different. Oops, I clicked away a event. War, okay. 800,000. Alright. Pretty good, I think. How's our planet's beliefs looking? I notice our station use is down. Or wait, no, I built massive stations. Never mind. It's up to 30%. And this does seem to be growing faster. Is it placebo or is it real? It is real. I'm not sure what that spike was, though. That drop. Something strange. Heaven needs more peace. That's red. I got plenty of room to fill that in very quickly. So let's just pop in a bunch of peace zones. There's one that looked close as well. Yeah, purple. And may as well do an orange or two. Keep saying purple when it's pink. Oh well. It's fine. And I should balance all these new ones. Alright, how is hell doing? That's the question. Need some more proud. Go blue. 700,000 died in that one. Let's see here. We have a lot of blue, but I guess not enough. There we go. We'll give it a little time to develop, just a little bit. What was it, 200 million souls? Let me balance those. Now I'm curious, is that still enhancing? Yeah, that's still growing. They're still slowly...
I'll admit it. I'm mildly impressed that you've managed to reach the 50 million soul milestone. Perhaps you're not the demiurgical dilettante I originally took you for. In any event, the powers that be are swooning over your success, and have bilocated their own personal architects over to construct your very own wellspring of unsavoriness.
Cool. This looks terrifying. It's like a lava well covered in worms with really big teeth and snails. Where's it going? That's the question. Logically, like right here. But I'd like it to go in the middle, so it provides maximum spread. I may bulldoze some of our zones. It'll be fine. It's not like it's much of a bulldozing anyway. Let's see. I'll just make up a yellow there to make up for it. Easy. Then we come here to gifts. Wellspring of unsavoriness. Ew. It looks exactly like the big picture though, which is impressive. Let's get the lore on this, shall we? Name I can't pronounce, the ungrateful demon, chapter 4. As you might expect, Sheikh-God still wasn't all that impressed with the punitive measures of hell. I'm still not impressed, he said. For no reason in particular, the Chow bell suddenly rang out throughout hell. Demons stopped what they were doing just long enough. 1.7 million died in that plague. Just long enough to cram white-hot shards of glass covered in donkey offal down the throats of the damned. Jesus Christ. Chief God yawned. I've had worse meals at insert name of truly disgusting fast food franchise here. I bet I could cook up something far worse. Cracking his knuckles, Chief God got to work, and quickly brewed up the wellspring of unsavoriness. A twisted cauldron that caused all foodstuffs within its influence to be totally inedible. The powers that be prepared to make their move. Let's balance everything. Now if we look at this vibe map, oh yeah, it's very bad vibes all over here now. Very cool. This is still spreading. We're at 40% don't believe in now. 30% I'm not gonna act, that's fine. We may need more pink. There's some more here unused, that's fine. Dark is permanent, light color is temporary. Wow. All of our gluttony people are temporary. That's interesting. Meanwhile, in heaven, it's like all permanent. We need more of everything, kind of, which makes sense. I'm having trouble getting reasonable distance to things now. Guess our road's just gonna be bad. This button. Okay. We needed... Yeah, it's still fine. So we need yellow, brown, and red. There we go. This should work out fine. Get some creative zone mixing here. I'm one tile off on this one. I could fix it. I'm gonna pick the smart route of ignoring it. Or actually, I'll pick the even smarter route. Hold on. It was intentional. Because I'm gonna put something here or something. Yeah, I'll put something here. I'll put a topia there. That'll work. All right. That's wrong, actually. There we go. Alright, and now for the topia. We're just gonna jump right to the last one. So it puts out vibes. Alright. Gonna balance all these. How's the vibe map looking? Is that good vibes? I'm looking at hell. I'm not sure why I was very confused. Yeah, it's under good vibes. Gotta balance them again, I think. There we go. Need more lustful down in hell. Let's zoom on down there. Here's some that's undeveloped. Okay. Oh, heaven needs siphons. That's why it's not developing. Alright, well there's still some more stuff in here that doesn't have siphons on it. I can't really see, mind you, but that's my problem, I suppose. That should hopefully be enough siphons. Yes, it is. Suppose that means they need to be balanced again, right? If they evolved a bit. Oh, is this like a big bad vibe area because of that? Not majorly. Not compared to the Karma Station. Which, honestly, I've been thinking. We don't need the second Karma Station. We only need the one. Right, because, like, these are high-powered ones. I can do the same thing in hell. I can delete the old one. Because there's no reason for it. I won't remove this, though, because, yeah, that might cause trouble. Because these two are plenty. Alright, hell's almost full. Like, super full. This is finally getting some people in it. It's probably because I turned off or rather started spreading no reincarnation. Yeah, these stations are never going to be used very much. Especially now that there's less people wanting reincarnation, I suppose. I should probably train more angels. Trying to look at population here. Okay, we're at 167 million. And that's at 67, it looks like. So, where I'm at here, now that we're this far into the stream, for me to get what I presume is the last gifts, I have to get to 500,000. This was a fun stream, but I'm not sure it's realistic for me to wait 10 times this length to keep farming population. 1.3 million died there. Game's great though, honestly. Very enjoyable game. Glad I came back to it. Oh, needs more siphons, okay. But shy of doing like 2 or 3 more parts at the very least. That's probably it. Yeah, it's weirdly cozy. I don't get it. When I stopped after the first part, I thought I was kind of done with the game. It was like, okay, I'm like, I saw what I wanted to see. But after a couple of days, it was like, I really want to play that again. Everything does end up looking kind of like a mess, but it is kind of a bar graph simulator. I think we may end up saving this for, like, I can't think of what to play, so we play Afterlife. And maybe eventually we get to 500 million and we see what the last MacGuffin is. Because after all, there's a story behind these MacGuffins. Yeah, the game's just really well done. If things had had maybe a little bit, I don't know, because it's so amazing because they're so complex. But if they were a little bit simpler, maybe they wouldn't blend into each other as much. Because I mean, if I zoom out, it's just a mess. On the same hand, maybe it's what the intended look was, you know what I mean? So we have all this place to expand. So I'm sure the 500 million goal isn't really a problem to get at all. Like, our stations aren't overburdened or anything. A lot of our stuff isn't even the highest tier. There's more game here for sure. But that'll be it for me for sure. Now, this is also on easy. So, hard's probably, I don't know how that would work. Less souls, maybe? Maybe less money per soul or something? I don't know. Regardless, hope everybody has a good rest of their day. I'm going to stop it there. Take care. Have a good rest of your day. Thanks for watching. Bye. Should I wait for the song to end? I'll wait for the song to end. Because it's a good song. There we go. And with that, I'll end the stream. Thanks for watching.